Stay a while and listen.
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Age of Wonders Planetfall. We are amidst the tutorial. Yeah, guys, recall from the last episode, and we're learning the game. I mean, I'm pretty much an expert already. I'm not. I'm going to make so many mistakes. It's going to make you all scream and cry and laugh and shout and facepalm. But maybe in a good way? Maybe in a good way. Alright, expand colony. Expand your colony by annexing the nearby sector. Oh yeah, that's a thing that we're doing. Well, I'm gonna walk on over here.
Planets are divided into geographical sectors that contain natural resources or valuable remnants of the Star Union. Sectors can be settled with colonizers or annexed as provinces to existing colonies by interacting with the central sector map marker.
Cool. The sector analysis panel on the right shows an analysis of its features and any locations present there. Actions available to take within the sector are listed in the bottom of the panel. Alright, cool.
Sectors usually have both a climb and a terrain feature that determine their economic potential.
Where are those at? The fungal climate is host to wild growth resulting in an extremely biodiverse area. Okay, in addition, sectors can contain locations such as resource nodes, visit sites, and hazards, which can add economic or strategic value to the sector. They can also affect the sector in other ways, such as weakening units that pass through, or causing special effects to occur during battles.
To make your colonies thrive, sectors need to be annexed to colony centers. This turns them into province sectors that add income to their parent colony once they are further developed.
Cool. Through experience, you will learn how to optimize sector choices and colony upgrades. For now, pick any habitable sector adjacent to your starting colony, move an army to its sector, and annex it. Yeah, no, we're doing this one right here. Alright, so we could found a colony here if we had a colonizer unit person guy thing, but we don't, and that's not what our objective is. We can annex it, and I believe to annex a sector, you have to be adjacent. Like, you have to be touching the sector with your main city, or with whatever your city controls, the area of influence and whatnot. Or you can build a forward base. We're going to do none of those things except for the annexing of the province. Server scan completed, Commander. I am picking up a Vanguard military signal nearby. This could signify the presence of survivors on the planet. Bring it up on scanners. Let's find out what the heck is going on here. Alright, familiar signals. Locate the Vanguard military signal in the nearby sector. Okay. I guess that's what our next objective is. We'll head on over there. Oh, that doesn't look like a thing. Oh wait, no, there he is. Hey man, what you doing over there?
This is an army belonging to an NPC faction, a group of sentient beings native to this planet. NPC factions can be interacted with and will provide quests and issue demands.
Appeasing an NPC faction leads to diplomatic benefits such as the ability to purchase their units or to call the faction to war as allies. Yeah, no, that's a thing.
You have just annexed a sector, and it can now be exploited for one of the main resources. Ideally, the chosen exploitation type matches the terrain and climb features of the sector for future leveling potential.
Okay. You can set an exploitation via the Colony Center interface in the Sector Production tab. The higher the level of the sector, the more that can be gained from it through exploitation. After the sector has been exploited, a specialization can be built in it to further increase the sector's economic benefit. Conduct research to unlock sector specializations. Commander, that sector has been successfully annexed to our colony, and it is now considered a province sector. It can now be exploited for additional resources. Let's get this exploitation up and running as soon as possible. What does the terrain analysis tell us? How can we best exploit our new province sector? Analyzing. Climb is fungal, so we got food and we got, I don't remember what that is, research, mind warping, I don't know, whatever the purple thing is. Terrain is fertile plains, so again those. And then with the resource node, it's the biodome. Alright, recommended is the agricultural exploitation. An agriculture exploitation will synergize with both the climb and terrain, allowing the sector to reach its full potential through the research and construction. The biodome will also synergize with an agricultural I just keep throwing like extra letters and things in there. Agriculture exploitation, providing an additional bonus to food income.
The Sector Production tab lists the structures that can be built in any of the province sectors of the colony.
Cool. A sector can be exploited in one of 4 resources: energy, food, knowledge, that's the purple thing, or production. By building the appropriate building in that sector, once the exploitation is finished, a specialization can be built in the sector to get extra bonuses associated with the chosen exploitation. You can add a structure to the production queue by double-clicking on it or by... Yeah, we know. Close, click, produce. Cool. Now, back over here.
Objective completed.
Yeah! I'll take it. Alright, so we're going to go over here and we're going to hang out with these guys. Is that what we're doing? Lieutenant Yang? Jiang? I don't know. What the heck are you doing on this rock? Last I heard, you were stationed on Leave 6. Commander Jack Gelder? I require your immediate assistance. Our settlement is overrun with the hopper hounds, and we need help fighting them off. We are sending you blueprints for some weapon modifications. Let's burn these bugs down. Received, Lieutenant. We'll make quick work of these bugs. Commander, before engaging in battle, we should mod our units to make them more combat effective. Select our army and inspect the units in the army panel below to see and equip the mods. We can equip mods Lieutenant Jiang, that gave us on our troops or your weapons, Commander. Please bear in mind that while this process is immediate on your weapons, modifying our troops leaves them vulnerable for a single cycle.
Objective completed.
Okay, cool. Help Dayu Jiang. Sure. Defeat the Hopper Hound threat. Defeat the Hopper Hounds. Alright. Okay, so we're going to click on you. And then we're going to go... What's this? No. Then we're going to go
Heroes
click...
are special units that lead your armies.
Here.
Commander, you are also represented as a hero on the map.
Yeah, I am. As heroes level up, they gain upgrade points that can be spent to unlock unique hero abilities using this interface. Many hero abilities buff the entire army they are leading. Next to the unit mods, heroes have the ability to wield legendary hero items that can be found while exploring on the strategic map. Okay, cool.
This is the unit panel, where all the information on a unit can be viewed, including their active and passive abilities in the list on the left side.
Once researched, unit mods can be assigned to a unit using the mod slots on the right.
Units can have different roles in combat.
Core units are a race of scouts and baseline infantry. Skirmisher units are focused on dealing damage. Specialist units have non-damaging support abilities in addition to their attacks. And elite units are higher tier units that have strong damage and support abilities. A colony can only produce skirmisher, specialist, and elite units if it has built the special unit unlock structures. Cool story.
Mods allow you to improve your units later in the game, and allow you to adapt your arsenal to ever-evolving threats.
Good. Unit mods include a variety of offensive and defensive modifications, while others provide entirely new abilities. Unit mods can be unlocked through research or bought from NPC factions. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get the flechettes, and essentially allows the unit to fire flechette ammunition, which has a 8 whatever that is chance to inflict bleeding on cyborg and biological units for 3 turns. Okay. Mod equivalent units. We can do that. Let's do it.
Once mods have been assigned to a unit, a new template needs to be made for the modified unit.
Wait till she's done. Oh, she's done. Every template is unique with its own name and icon, and changing the mod on a unit with an existing template will prompt the creation of a new template for that unit. A template can also be used to simultaneously upgrade all existing units of the same type. It said a new icon. Oh, Oh, okay. No, that's fine. I'll confirm it. So we gotta wait basically like a full turn before they're gonna be available. Nanite support. Okay, cool.
Quantum-powered molecular machines are not magic, they're science. But the uncertainty principle dictates that if I explain to you exactly how it works, it'll stop working that way. So just trust me. It's not magic, it's just probabilistic, quantum state-driven subatomic machines. Stanley Strangelove, publicist, Smalltech Enterprises.
All right. I love the little flavor text they give you with all the different researches and things. It's quite good. It really is. Okay, so they said that they were going to be giving us like additional. That's weird. Additional, like they were going to give us suggestions on what we should be researching. So what we got? Nanite support was the last one that we did, and these are already all researched. These three. Which leads us over here to photon acceleration, if we wanted to. This unit's laser weapon gains an extra level of stagger impact. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so laser, void tech. Where do we get additional units? It's up here, right? Yeah, engineer. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. We're going to research that out. We're going to want to get some units. So it looks like along the top row is going to be most of the extra units, with it looks like the secondary row here is going to take up for like I don't know if it's just flying units. It could be flying units. Deploy an owl from the colony reserves to provide emergency reconnaissance. Flying units and naval units. I don't think. I think everything on this row here is going to be. These two rows are going to be like equipment upgrades. I don't think there's going to be any units here. Turret pack, shield breaker module. Like here is supply drop, orbital laser cannon. We have some more naval things like a battleship. Up here we got a walker. We got a. Not sure why we have two different ones, but we do. Two different ones. We have a carrier command. It's a drone carrier. Interesting. And that's kind of the end-all be-all creature, I guess? Or a unit that we can have. Down here it looks like we have rift generators, which are actual units. So depending on what you have chosen, this is void tech. There's a bunch of others, and honestly I don't remember any of them, so I'm sorry. I can't tell you what they are right off the top of my head. But down here you'll be able to get some units that are specific to that. These are all specific to your race, or the Vanguard in this case. That's the only one that we have. Anyway, that's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Frontier facilities.
Our colonies require the means to protect themselves and a reason to stay. At the very least, it's time to invest in some good old-fashioned guns and beer. Dollar Smith, Deneb Colony Mayor.
Uh-huh. Yep, nope, sure. The recreational dome. Okay. We'll select a new society research now. We have frontier policies. I believe, yeah, the top ones are all going to be doctrines that we're going to be able to enact or utilize. And economy here is to build up our economy. You'll see there's like water, energy, production, food, and research. Then there's aquatic development, then mountains and forests. All sorts of stuff based on, you know, making your economy stronger, essentially. Makes sense. And down here are operations. These are operations that you can do. I think they're all covert operations. You'll be able to actually go and spy on people and then try to, like, I don't know, undermine them, do all sorts of stuff. I didn't do too much of this, and I had very low % chances to do so in my playing around with it so far. So, I don't know. I think what we're going to do is maybe do food development. It seems to be something that we're just already okay at. So, meh, why not? Why not? Alright, we're going to close that up. Orders required. Oh yeah, we have the owl that we can send out to explore. And I plan to do just that. Cool, No Man's Wilderness. We could annex it if we wanted to, but our sector limit is actually maxed out, so we can't actually do anything here. But we did explore it, by golly.
When engaging an army in combat, all armies adjacent to the defending army that are allied to either the defending army or the attacking army are drawn into combat as well.
That means up to 42 units can potentially join the same battle, and that one side can have a numbers advantage over the other. Prior to the start of combat, a special combat preview will show all armies that will be engaged in battle. What we're going to do is we're going to abort the attack, and we're going to attack on the next turn. I'm just going to say yes. We'll end the turn. And now everybody should be upgraded in our army. And they are. See, they all have the little blood symbol. And now... Wait. We're still not ready. Sorry. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to our boy here. And his upgrades, his mods are immediate, but we don't have another one there. So what we have is an incinerator module. This unit's laser weapons. Does he have a laser? He does. Okay. Sets targets on fire. So that's cool. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. Also get some nanite injectors up in there. We'll confirm the loadout. And he's already set. He's done. He's ready to go. He doesn't need to wait a turn. So now we're ready to actually do the combat, do the fighting. And then I misclicked and went all the way over there. It's because, of course, I did. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so our attack power, and I like this. I like having an actual numeric value to your attack power versus the enemy's defense power. So, yeah, we're at 1580. They're only at 600, so we are obviously over twice as strong as they are. We could negotiate, try to get them to surrender. You know we're going to be fighting it. We gonna be fighting it. We doing it manual styles with a Z. And hopefully this goes well. I don't know that we're gonna be able to control our allied party. Probably not's my guess, but we'll see. Alright, looks like the buggies are definitely after us. Alright, so where are they at? No, it looks like we do get to control them. Alright, well I'm going to just move them over here as fast as possible. I'm probably going to sit back with Overwatch ready to go. And we'll see how that works out. What are these guys? Those are the engineers. What, they can build things, right? Yeah, they can build turrets and all sorts of stuff. The engineers are pretty cool. I remember playing around with them a little bit. Alright. So, what we're going to want to do is really just kind of Overwatch everything. I mean, there's not really much else to say. This guy I'm probably going to send over here. Skip the rest of his turn. Scoot up here. We're going to Overwatch. See, there's some line of sight issues. This is actually full cover, but it also blocks line of sight. So we'll only be able to like do Overwatching on this side over here and on this side over here, not directly in front. Which is okay, if not slightly problematic. I think it'll be fine. Alright, so we're all set and ready to go. Okay, we're going to end the turn. Are they going to break off and come back?
After the first round of combat, tactical operations can be launched by both sides. Tactical operations can be accessed using the Operations Interface button in the bottom right of the screen.
Okay, a player can only launch a tactical operation during their turn, and only one can be launched each turn. Launching tactical operations cost energy and operation points.
Operations available.
Alright, let's see what we have available. Combat Assist System. Send a CAS or CA5 drone to assist target unit. The drone purges any negative status effects and provides 2 defense, evasion, something, while it's active for up to 3 turns. Nanite Support Station. We have a Shredder Bomb, which does... It drops a Shredder Bomb onto it, dealing 12 damage in a 1 hex area with 12 strength to apply. Okay. And then a Laser Strike. And is that only for like a single target? It is only for a single target. It just does some damage. Alright, hold on. We're going to cancel that. I'm going to drop a Shredder Bomb on him. It's like drop it on him right here. Yep. Oh, did it not? I think I might have to right click and not left click. Yep,
The unit
my
has been
fault.
staggered, causing it to lose an action point.
Most melee
attacks and explosives will stagger units.
If a unit is in Overwatch or Guard mode, they are cancelled when the unit is staggered. Alright, Alright, splody bits from space coming down. I like it. Okay, so at this point, what we need to do is continue to move up. But we need to make sure we're covering ourselves as best we can. Again, going to be overwatching in various different ways. She's got a like sniper rifle, but she can't snipe just yet. So we're going to move her up. It's fine. There's not really much she can do. We're going to go into defense mode. I think the engineer is going to maybe go here and drop his turret, I think. There we are. So we have the turret. We're going to put the turret on Overwatch. This is cool. And we're probably going to move up slightly with our people. I know I have a lot of people on Overwatch, and that's fine. Alright, how far does that shoot? Not nearly far enough. Alright, we're going to go ahead and we're going to wait there. Gonna scoot up. Gonna go into Overwatch there. Send our boy around over here. Overwatching once more. Get our leader boy over here to also Overwatch. And then we'll put you here, Overwatching, and you maybe there, Overwatching this way? A lot of Overwatching going on. Nice slow and steady moving upward. They're getting shot at from pretty far distance right now. But taking a bit of damage, and then we got one more. He's burning. He might be able to make the jump. He did. He staggered us and did some damage, but he also triggered another Overwatch. Basically is putting him down.
Enemy eliminated.
So we did take a bit of damage. He's going to take a little bit here, but he's also going to be able to jump and knock our person over. Oh no, he didn't. We're out of his reach, I guess. The acid spit's coming. Are they going to miss? Nope. They managed to graze us. And then these guys are foolishly walking into this death. Just absolute... No? Okay. Alright. Well, we're going to put you down with our sniper rifle. And then I think we have enough to deal with all the rest of you going down. Gonna rat-tat-bang you there. Couple shots here. I definitely don't want to move there. Not quite enough. Gonna move up. I'm gonna put him down.
Enemy down.
And you guys are kind of a little freaked out right now. You're like, oh, well, what about this dude? We got this dude. Don't even worry about him. Don't even worry about it. Look, he is absolutely going to die, maybe. But we're going to try to increase the chance that he's going to die by lobbing a grenade on him and on our boy. We'll exchange a little bit of damage. As long as we win in the end, it's fine.
They never stood a chance.
And then, yes, we still had our little speedy dude to go around and do stuff. Alright, looking overall, they took 0 damage. We took a little bit, not too bad. It looks like we got maybe some level ups there, which is pretty good. Thank you, Commander. You got us out of a tight spot there. You're welcome. Don't mention it, Lieutenant. Status report. What happened here? A force of Outlanders made Planetfall a few cycles ago and assaulted our positions. Their assault was centered on the Void Tech facility nearby. We fought them off, but we suffered heavy casualties. Any survivors? None on their side, but our colony was burned to the ground during the assault. You are looking at all that remains of my detachment and the colony. What a mess. I'm sorry about your casualties, Lieutenant. What about this Void Tech facility? Why were they after it? I don't know, Commander. All of the scientists who knew of the facility perished in the assault. With our colony destroyed, we were unable to annex the landmark to investigate it further. Alright, well, let's get things back on track. I'll take command here, pack up your settlement so we can redeploy it and set up a proper colony. Lieutenant Jiang will lead the way to the Void Tech facility. Acknowledged, Commander.
Objective completed.
Hopper Hound troubles completed. Alright, taking some rewards. Now that you have a new colonizer unit, you can found a second colony. A new colony will expand your domain on this planet and increase your income and economic growth. Hint, you can found a colony by moving a colonizer onto the center of a sector. Just like before, guys and gals. Just like before. Just like how we did with the annexing, only we used the colonizer to do it, and then we found the colony. It's the same thing. Explore the nearby sector and find the Void Tech landmark. I can do that. Do we want to put it there? Does it tell us where? Exploit a province sector. Found a new colony in the... Yes, we do want to found it right here. Alright, cool. So we'll move there. We're going to found a vanguard colony. Bloop. It's going to take one turn to do. And we are going to continue our adventures. Alright. And we're actually out of movement points. Alright, orders are required for our owl. He is just kind of going around exploring stuff. Checking things out. He is a flying unit, so he can actually see what's going on. And we can get a lot closer, by the way, guys and gals, if you wanted to. Alright, new colony, 107 food has been the reward. So we can get a lot closer, so we can get up to this close and kind of see what's going on a much more up close and personal basis. Or we can go the opposite way and go out real far if you just need like a big quick overview, like, oh, we control this whole area. This is one colony with one annex sector, so it's all just one big area. And this is another colony of ours, because they have their own outlines. And you can tell, you know, at a glance real quick that this is everything. And then military, I'm not sure what that does. I guess it just shows our different units. Oh, this shows all the different, okay. Like the different sectors and what they're better at and what they're worse at. Okay, that makes sense. And then operations, we don't have anything going, so there's no real reason to see that. Alright, that's cool. Okay, orders required. Sure, buddy. Let's kind of move around. No Man's Wilderness. Muvendry founded? What?
Events listed in the right side of the screen are significant developments that happen during the course of a game.
It's the name of the town. They include diplomatic messages, battle reports, and notifications from your colonies. It's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they wrote the stuff that she says. I feel like they already had it written, and then they decided to add a bit more because she doesn't voice the entire block of stuff that's here. You would expect her to do so. Like, this is a pretty big deal, this game. I've already looked after having posted the first video, recording the second video, and I've already looked, and immediately, there's a ton of people covering this game. Like giant names, big streamers, big YouTubers. It's going to be a big deal. It's going to get a lot of coverage, a lot of fanfare, and hopefully a lot of eyes on the product. And I really hope that this pushes Age of Wonders to the forefront of a lot of people's just vision and wherewithal for 4X games, we'll say. So they'll be like, oh, I didn't know this existed, and they'll see why this is superior in many ways to pretty much all the other 4X games, and in my opinion, anyway. Okay, onward.
Colony established.
Alright, so colony's established. It's there. We can do stuff, but we're not going to yet. Vendry can annex its first sector. Oh, already, huh? You just send an army to the adjacent sector to annex it for this colony. The sector can be developed. Give your economy a boost. We can go to the Outcast Wilds, or we can go down to the Eagle Bluff Wild. Is that Winds? It's Wilds, okay. It really doesn't seem to matter which way I go. I'm just looking to see if there's any super benefit to going to any of the others. And there doesn't seem to be. Maybe the owl will go and get the next thing for us. I don't feel like we need to do that right away. We can come over here slowly and steadily to make sure that this thing gets done right. Warning, incoming Gravitronic Wave in 2.26 seconds. What? Gravitronic Wave? What? The heck was that? A Gravitronic Wave passed through the system. Origin unknown. Things look like they've been changed drastically from that. Well, it looks like we're all still holding onto our atoms. Status report. Preliminary readings indicate that the void anomaly absorbed most of the gravitronic force, keeping the planet relatively unaffected. For further analysis, I will need to connect to the void tech facility. It contains advanced sensors that are tuned to the void anomaly. Alright, we'll move in and get you hooked up to the void tech facility ASAP. Well, that was weird. There are signs of battle all over the structure. Lieutenant Jiang, is the facility still operational? The damage you see on the structure is all superficial. All of the heavy fighting occurred on the outskirts. Ava, can you access the facility and use its sensors to see what's happening with the void anomaly? Access to the facility is encrypted, Commander. Establishing a connection will require the void tech facility to be annexed to a colony, so that it can be linked, or she can be linked directly into the mainframe. Alright, that's fair. We don't have time to lose. We've founded a new colony nearby, so we can annex the landmark sector too. Alright, let's just do that now.
Landmarks are remnants of powerful Star Union structures. There are 3 kinds of landmarks.
Are we part of the Star
bronze,
Union?
silver, and gold, with increasing economic value.
Okay. Landmarks have an inherent exploitation, with gold, silver landmarks automatically counting as level 5 sector. Landmarks unlock special doctrines and colony structures when they are annexed. Gold and silver landmarks first need to be entered to defeat the guards within, and only a single army can enter the structure to fight its guards. This is a silver. Well, that means we're going to have to go in and do that. But, you know what, guys and gals? That's going to have to be in the next episode. We are pretty much done for this episode. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to continue to probably record this a good portion of the day. There's a few other things that need to get done too. But I'm guessing on release day, not release day, sorry, the day before release day, on embargo lifted day, I'll probably get like 3 episodes up and then maybe another episode or 2 the next day, and then we'll just continue. It'll be steady. I'm going to start sprinkling in a little bit more of Age of Wonders 3 as well, because I really like the game and still want to play it. So, yeah, there's just so much stuff to cover, guys and gals. I always have good intentions and a lot of plans to get stuff done, and I just get buried with new stuff all the time. So, here's hoping that we keep up with a lot of it. We'll try. Anyway, folks, until the very next episode, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.